Just wanted to do a quick little info session here on the William Optics Vixen dovetail mount for the Skyguider Pro. I first saw this when Trevor on Astro Backyard did his first kind of debut and review of the Red Cat 51 that William Optics made, and so I was eager to get it because I've had some. I just find the Skyguider Pro mount a little bit fiddly and unstable, and so I thought this might be a good solution, and I think it is. So at the time that the Red Cat was announced, this was shown as out of stock on the William Optics site, and they didn't give any mention of high versus low latitude. It was just a mount that you could buy, and it had these gradations on the elevation setting wheel here, so I thought it would work at whatever latitude I needed to use it at. So when these finally came into stock, when the Red Cats were shipped, the website had a new listing for a low or high latitude version of the mount. If you read the descriptions for those, first off, they don't reference the indexed marks here, and they don't say if it's like optimized for a certain latitude range but it will work outside of that, or if it's strictly only works in one range or the other. So I inquired about that, and they made it clear to me that it would only work in one setting or the other. Well, since I straddle that range in the southern US, you know, I didn't want to buy a low and a high, so I felt kind of trapped there, and I had already ordered this, so when it came in I decided to pull it apart and look at it. So you can see that tooth on the bottom of the mount there restricts the motion, and the elevation is set with these thumb screws. But if you look where that tooth is keyed in, there's a notch right next to it, and so if you take this bushing out, what you'll find is that you can move that, and you can put it here. So this is what controls the elevation range, and it's easy to fix. And so if you unbolt that and put it in here, you have a high latitude version. If you put it back here, you have a low latitude version. So go forward and get whichever one you want. I hesitate to attribute any intent there, but if it works in both ranges, I don't know why they don't just sell one and tell you how to fix it to the elevations that you want to use it at. Little frustrated with the whole purchase problem, but I think it's fantastic and stable. It's going to work great.